Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And Manchester United have a tough game at Wembley this weekend against Tottenham. I believe it's 4:30 on Sunday. So the team I've gone for is pretty much the same as the last couple of weeks. Martial, Rashford, Lingard, Pogba, Herrera, Matic, Shaw, Jones, Lindelof, Ashley Young, and De Gea. I was thinking about putting. I was thinking about maybe. Solskjaer might bring in Lukaku for Lingard and then put Rashford out on the wing, but I think he'll still keep Lukaku on the bench for this game. So let's get into it. Let's play match and talk about the last two results, I should say, because obviously we've had the Premier League game against Newcastle to speak about, and also we need to speak about the Reading game in the FA Cup. So. Yeah, so the first game was obviously Wednesday. It was, what was it? Yeah, it was Newcastle away, and it was a very tough game for United. First half, it was pretty much, first half was 0-0, let's just say that. But first half, Newcastle were really hard to break down. We just couldn't get past their defence. We had a couple chances. Mata had a chance, also Rashford had a chance as well, but Atsu actually had quite a lot of chances for Newcastle as well. So, they were unlucky. I have to admit they were unlucky with the chances they had. Newcastle first half. Second half we got into it a bit more. We started attacking a bit more, and we made a change, and we got the first goal through Lukaku's first touch. How about that? So literally, it's from a free kick. Rashford, has one of them shots, bounces in front of the goalkeeper. I think it was Dubravka. I think that's his name. He does save it, but he doesn't collect it, and it goes straight to Lukaku. And so then that was pretty much it. After that, Lukaku nicked it and got the goal. So then obviously we were winning 1-0. Thingy was starting to go attacking. Newcastle decided to go attacking, and I was going to say what a goal that would have been. Newcastle started going attacking. Obviously we played them on the counter attack, and we got the second goal through a counter attack. Sanchez came on and set up the ball for Rashford. Rashford onto Lukaku. And then Lukaku puts it back to Sanchez, and it was pretty much call as you like. It was a Solskjaer-esque goal, that goal from Rashford, and he just looked up, put it past the goalkeeper. It's pretty simple, and that was 2-0. But it's a good counter-attack goal, and so we won that game 2-0. Could have been 3 right at the end. Rashford could have had it. Rashford could have had another goal as well. He should have passed it to Lukaku in the centre, but it was unlucky. So we went into the Reading game, winning. Well, we won that game 2-0. It was pretty much the tail of the first half. VAR got into the game. I think it was Fred's goal was ruled offside, but then after the VAR. Had a look. They actually gave a penalty to United, where Juan Mata took up the penalty spot and he scored. So then that was 1-0 against Reading, and Reading, to be honest, the first couple 10 minutes it was all Reading. We pretty much changed the side. We played. Who did we play at the back? We played Jones and Darmian, if I'm not too mistaken, as centre backs, and we played Romero in goal and Delo as I can't believe I just gave them the ball. I think we played Delo as the right back, and who was left back? Oh no, wasn't it Valencia who scored? And I've gone down to 1-0. I bet that's Harry Kane who scored. Yep. Went down. We went 1-0 up, and then literally 5-10 minutes later. Well, actually, just before half time, we scored a 45th convenient minute goal. It was put through from Sanchez. It was a really good through ball from Sanchez, and I think it was the Reading defender who made the mistake. He tried to catch him offside, but Lukaku went straight on one-on-one around the goalkeeper, and that was that. So 2-0, and then pretty much second half we just played the ball, And yeah, there we go. 1-1. Paul Pogba at least. Yeah, so we won that game 2-0. Like I said, second half, there wasn't much second half in that game of Reading. But yeah, we won the game, and I do believe we have to face Arsenal in the next round. It's typical. I was watching the draw, and I was like, I bet, because it's literally like had like Man City, Tottenham, a Championship side. I can't remember their name. Championship side was left, and Man City, and yeah, it was pretty much like all Premier League sides left, and like it was really, really. I thought it was fixed, to be honest, because you know, Arsenal, Man United. You know what I mean? They always have to have like a big game, and obviously that was the game. Yeah, so we got them at the Emirates Cup. I think that's the 25th, but it's been confirmed today is the Friday, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. So then that was that. Yeah, so this weekend we do have a really big game against. We have a really big game against Spurs at Wembley, not at the new stadium. It was thinking about, you know, I think it was just before Christmas, maybe they could be playing at the new stadium, but no, it will be played at Wembley. So yeah, obviously Spurs won their last 5. I believe they beat Chelsea in midweek as well. They faced Chelsea in the Capital One Cup, whereas United had a hot break away in Dubai, training camp in Dubai, which was you know, nice to see. You know, Solskjaer giving them, you know, a bit of a hot break and stuff like that, and hopefully, you know, it's done them well. Yeah, so Spurs won their last 5. I think, you know, won their last 5 games like pretty big as well. I think it was 7-0. The Tranmere game in the FA Cup. What else? I think they also won. Who did they beat? Wasn't it 5-0 or something like that last time in the Premier League as well? So it's going to be hard for United. But I reckon if United attack and, you know, control Eriksen in that midfield and control Kane, I think we can definitely get a result at Wembley. You know, lads, it's only Tottenham, but yeah, Tottenham themselves, you know, they've been scoring quite a lot of goals recently in the Premier League, and maybe, you know, that game against Chelsea might have, you know, helped United in some way. And I know they won 1-0, but you know, having a midweek game and then obviously another midweek game after the United game against Chelsea again, which is going to be hard for them. So, you know, will they forfeit this game? I don't think they will. Obviously, you know, they will obviously have to play this game, but you know, they haven't. I reckon they might be focused on the League Cup. I'm not too sure, but obviously, for top 4 chances, you know, United definitely need to win this weekend to keep up the pressure on Arsenal and Chelsea, who we're currently 6 points behind Chelsea, I think, aren't we? Is it 6 points or 4 points or something like that? Yeah, so it is doable. Obviously, Arsenal with 3 points behind Arsenal as well, which is nice to see. But it's definitely going to be. Oh, how did they not score there? It definitely will be a hard game for United this weekend. Whether or not we will win is another question. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said as well, his press conference like late last night, I think, in Dubai, like at 8:30, like UK time. So it was a bit of a weird one, that one. Yeah, but he has confirmed that Paul Pogba will be playing this game, is fit for the game. He has said something like, because obviously Paul Pogba didn't go straight out to the Dubai camp. He actually stayed for a while because he picked up an injury in that Newcastle game, which probably came from the Shelby tackle, which he should have got red carded for. But yeah, we'll take it. You know, we won at least. But if they injured Paul Pogba there, you know, it would have been a massive miss for us, because obviously he's been playing really well under Solskjaer. Oh, look at that, holding out the ball. Almost through to Martial. Yeah, so will he start Lukaku? I don't think he will. I reckon it will be like this, pretty much the same team, unless he brings Smalling in. Apparently, Smalling is fit to play as well. No, we'll leave Popper on for the corner. Yeah, I reckon we will. We will. We will chat. I think if we can get the first goal, I reckon it'll be quite a good game for us. But I think if they get the first goal, it will be a really big challenge for us. Obviously, it is our, it is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first big challenge, and obviously when Spurs away, I think we lost last season 3-1. We lost it like in the first 10 minutes, if I remember. We also lost at Old Trafford, didn't we? 3-0. But in that game, we played really well, but we just lost 3-0. So yeah, let's go with Rashford. I'm going to see if I can score with Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Put that ball in. Oh, it's hit the block. It's hit the wall. Header. Oh, unlucky, Jesse Lingard. Yeah. So obviously top 4 chances. We keep winning at the moment. But this is the big one. Obviously, after this game, we do have a couple of easier games. Just to say, we've got Brighton at home after this, and then I think like pretty much at the end of February, we've got quite a lot of people. What a ball that was from Jesse Lingard, by the way. Yeah, we do have a really tough challenge. Like at the end of the end of January into February, we've got like Arsenal. PSG, and then it's like, who else? We've got Arsenal. No, it's Arsenal, Burnley. Then I think we do have Liverpool, PSG, and then something like that. It's really big games, but we'll get to that once we come to it. Yeah, so obviously for my squad selection, I do think he'll be pretty much the same as the last couple games where we had Lindelof and Jones, and obviously Paul Pogba and Herrera midfield, and also what's his name in midfield as well, Jesse Lingard. And well, I don't know, will he play Mata? I'm not too sure. I think with Mata there's no width, whereas Jesse Lingard, there is a bit of width, but obviously we just need to. I was going to say, how did he not score there? It will be tough for United this weekend. Whether or not we'll win is, it's another question. I want us to win, but I just can't. It's going to be a really big. I would take a draw against Tottenham. Tottenham away, I would take a draw, and I'm actually going to go for that. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw against Tottenham. I reckon United will score first, but I reckon maybe late on we'll score a maybe concede like a penalty or something like that. But I don't know, if we get a clean sheet against Tottenham, that would be great. If we can nick a 1-0 victory, that would be great as well. But I just can't see it. It's just going to be a really tough game for United. But I reckon we can win it. Actually, yeah, I'm going to change my score prediction. I reckon we can win it. I reckon we're going to win it 1-0. I reckon it's going to be a tough battle. But I reckon we'll get like a late goal or something like that. So my score prediction will be 1-0. It won't be like 4-1 like I've put here, but yeah, it's just, I reckon it will be 1-0. So yeah, I'm actually gonna end it here for today, guys. Next Matchday Live will be next week, I believe. I think it is Brighton next week, so look forward to that. So yeah, I'm actually gonna end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. And don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.